We've heard the term vital records, but what is a vital record and where can we find them? Here to tell us is Monica Chandonnet, Vital Records Registrar with the Chesapeake Health Department. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, what is considered a vital record?
Well, I receive a lot of calls with people asking for all kinds of records, but at the health department, we issue birth certificates, marriage certificates, divorce certificates, and death certificates.
So if someone's looking for like a court document, that would not be with the health department, obviously.
Right.
That would more than likely be with the courts,
Yes.
right? Okay. Now, what are some reasons that a person would need to obtain a copy of a vital record?
It's always a good idea to keep certified copies of your family's vital records. Birth certificates are used for identification cards, to get passports.
Right, that's true.
For Social Security cards, to enroll in school.
Right.
Marriage and divorce certificates are used also for identification cards and for insurance purposes.
Right.
And death certificates, excuse me, are important to finalize affairs for a family member, for debts and mortgages, bank accounts, and insurance
anything
policies.
like that, definitely. Yeah. Okay. So once, say for instance, someone gets married, gets divorced, or passes, or is born, those records are automatically sent to the health department, or where are they stored?
Yes, for any event that occurs in the state of Virginia, they are sent to the Division of Vital Records in Richmond, which is where all of the records are held.
Okay. Okay. Now, who is eligible for a vital record?
Immediate family only are eligible for vital records. So mother, father, sister, brother, children, or oneself.
Now, is there a cost? Say I wanted to get a copy of a vital record, say a birth certificate. Would there be a fee associated with that if I called the health department?
Yes, there's a $12 fee per search and per certificate that you're requesting.
Now, I know recently there has been some concern about like some third-party sites out there that are charging for some vital records. Can you talk a little bit about that, or some concerns that people should be aware of?
Yeah, there are a lot of fraudulent sites concerning vital records, and they can be very costly. So I would suggest that if you must order a certificate online, make sure that you're on a government or state website and follow the links on that site.
So that's the safest way, is to make sure that it is a state or government site.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of times, and for other things as well, like you'll just put in, how do I get a vital record, and say Google.
Right.
And that's what triggers these sites to come up.
Yes.
And if someone doesn't know, they would go to the first site that probably popped up.
Right. So it's really important to know that you're on a state website or government website.
Now, what do you need to provide or bring with you when you're requesting a vital record?
There's a list of identifications on the back of the application, and you can get that information online as well. But most commonly used is a state-issued or military-issued identification.
Okay, so if I needed to get a copy, say, for a passport, excuse me, so I would probably need a birth certificate?
Yes.
And it's an official copy?
Yes, they're all certified copies.
Okay, so I would send that in, and hopefully it would come back. Okay, so
Yeah.
it would be, what time frame are we looking at to receive one?
Well, now that the state has decentralized vital records to the local health districts, we have access to them locally. So if you come in and fill out an application, have your identification, in most cases we can issue them the very same day. And the whole process takes approximately 30 minutes.
Oh, wow, so that's
Yeah.
pretty quick turnaround. Say, for instance, if you got invited to go out of the country and you don't have a passport, that would not take a lot of time. Is that fairly new, that it can be issued through the health department?
Yeah, within the last couple of years is when they started decentralizing. In Chesapeake, we just got our final, we got access to records in July. So we've been able to issue all records for the state of Virginia since the 1st of July of 2019.
Okay, so if someone had a question about where to get a vital record, what is a vital record, are there websites that they can go to? What do you recommend?
The state website is probably best for vital records for Virginia. It's www.vdh.virginia, the word spelled out, .gov. And there, if you just type in vital records, there's a lot of question and answers and information that you can locate there. And there's also links for other state websites for other state
Right.
vital records. Also, the CDC has a list of all of states' vital records.
All right, great. And they can go to the health department site as well. Well, thank you, Monica, for coming on
Thanks
and
for
talking
having
about
me.
vital records with us.
I appreciate
the
it.
information. Thank you.